G'day everybody, and welcome to the Four Seasons Resort in the beautiful Jimbaran Bay area in Bali. It's absolutely picturesque and stunning here, as you can probably see. It's very tranquil and peaceful, and as you may know, I'm very fortunate to be doing readings here out of the spa here at the Four Seasons Resort. It's funny, I'm reading for a whole heap of people here at the moment that are from Germany, and they're from Switzerland and Russia, and it's funny, when I'm tuning into their loved ones in spirit, I can't speak their language. I can't speak Russian and I can't speak German, and so it will normally be a very definite language barrier. However, the one way that I can communicate with them is through clairsentience, and clairsentience means clear feeling. And when I get a feeling on something, it's funny, it's like it's happening to me. So if I'm tuning into yourself, or I'm tuning into my client, and I'm starting to get a feeling on what's happening in their life, I might feel like I'm going to buy a new car, or I might feel like I'm going to get married, or I might feel like I'm moving house or moving town. I feel like it happens to me, and then I usually relate it to my client, and they can say, yes, I can relate to that, I am moving, or I'm just about to do something, or I've just done it. So it's funny how things come to you as a feeling. It's funny, when I do work with the spirit world, I get it the same way, but when I'm working with their energy, when I'm working with loved ones that have crossed over, I get to feel what their physical ailments are before they pass. I get to feel oftentimes what their physical line of work was, and 9 times out of 10, actually, it's usually my biggest thing. I get to feel what their personalities are like. I get to feel whether they're nice, happy people, or sometimes I get to feel if they're grumpy people who are very withdrawn. It depends on them, but they always come through in a way that you can recognise, so that when I say it, you'll soon be able to identify, yes, that was my mum, that was my dad, that's my cousin, whoever that was for you. The funny thing is, I was doing a reading earlier today, and I was reading for a gentleman from New York City, and he lives in Manhattan, and he was saying that when he goes out in the day, he usually starts his day feeling very fresh and happy, and before too long, when he enters into the street, he said he can feel quite agitated or irritable. And I explained to him that's because he is able to pick up on all the energy around him. Nothing's wrong, nothing's gone wrong in his day, but he is picking up and tuning into the people around him, and that's actually infecting his environment, so to speak. So, sometimes it might happen to yourself. You might leave the house for the day, and you'll go off and you'll feel fantastic, and you might go to work and you might have a cranky boss, or you might have some painfully annoying co-workers, and it just brings you down. It penetrates your energy field, and then you start to feel the same way. That's exactly what it's like for me. And I actually say to people, clairsentience is usually the #1 way that people start off their psychic abilities, or they become more aware of their psychic abilities through clairsentience. So I'm going to invite you to think about that, and when you maybe start your day today or tomorrow or next week, pay attention to yourself. See what it's like when you're leaving for the day. See how you feel. And then as you start to enter the workplace, or you're dealing with customers or clients or your kids or your husband or your wife, start to pay attention to your energy. See if you change. You never know. You might actually yourself be psychic.